Hello Libra, welcome to my channel. Victoria here at Radiant Moon Tarot. This is your May 2022 love reading. If you are currently in a romantic relationship or if you're temporarily separated from your person, then this is your reading. If you are single and looking for new love, I have separate readings posted for you guys. Just go and check out the singles playlist. So let's get into your month ahead. If you're new to my channel, hello, by the way. If you're returning, welcome back. As always, I'm truly grateful for all of your likes, shares, subscribes, and all of your fantastic energy. So we're going to get right into it. You probably have not seen this reading right on April 30th or May 1st. I think probably end up about a day late. Okay, but the month starts out with the new moon in Taurus. Okay, this is also a partial solar eclipse. Now, eclipse energy amplifies the new moon, amplifies the new opportunities, the new how should we say, the new adventures that await. The Taurus energy is really all about our sense of security, stability, our foundations, especially in regards to our money, our home, but also our relationships there as well. Okay, so you may be having a look at that. The energy is all amplified, and when we do have that eclipse energy, it is really setting the theme, setting the tone. The energy can be felt for about the next 6 months. All right, so you may have a lot of quick changes. You may have a lot of, kind of spontaneous energy coming out with you and your person. Perhaps you're going to try new things. Maybe you're going to get out and explore the world together. But we also have in the middle of May, we have the lunar eclipse, a total eclipse in Scorpio, and that's the full moon energy. So full moons are about seeing something through to completion, making final decisions, okay, the end of a cycle, a little bit of a transitional energy there, but it's also one where we forgive, we can heal, we can let go of things. With that being in Scorpio, it is intense energy, okay, that eclipse there, oh man, okay, you may be feeling tired and drained in the middle of the month. Make sure you ground your energy. Perhaps you and your person maybe want to go out and explore nature a little bit. It's a great way to ground your energy, is to connect with nature in some way. But you may have some old issues that resurface. You may have people sometimes come back from the past. Okay, surprises are very prevalent when we have the moon, the eclipse energies, and it affects your entire month. Okay, so remember to ground yourself. Okay, you might be feeling very emotional in the month ahead. Okay, so try and do some high vibe activities there if you can. All right, but we've got the High Priestess coming in here for you. Okay, so number one, the moon energy is probably quite affecting you. Your senses are heightened, very much so here, Libra. Okay, so your intuition is very much on point, very much on the ball, trying to tell you something. The High Priestess is very connected with the moon energy. So this moon cycle, these eclipses can really, really have a big impact on you, not just in the month of May, but also going forward. The High Priestess energy is also about your inner wisdom, but can also be the High Priestess is the keeper of secrets and mysteries. Okay, so not only is your intuition on point, your spidey senses are probably going crazy. You might be feeling a little bit emotional. The High Priestess invites you to be a little bit open and receptive to all that energy, but there may also be something that gets revealed in the month ahead. Okay, this can be you revealing some feelings, some worries, some doubts, some anxieties, some plans for the future, but this can also be something that gets revealed to you as well. Maybe some information comes your way, all right, and just something that maybe you just can't quite see right now, you can't quite put your finger on. All right, what is challenging you in the month ahead? Charity, being open. So when we get the charity card here, this particular deck is the the Tarot of the Heart, okay? And there's a few extra cards. There's Hope, Faith, and Charity that come in here, okay? And this is the charity card. So part of your challenge for some of you, okay, if you have hit a rocky patch with your person, perhaps you're in a temporary separation, part of the challenge will be to open up again, to allow somebody back in your heart. You may be feeling a little bit closed off, okay, or a little bit cautious, shall we say, okay? But the charity card is all about unconditional love, but we need to be open for it. So it could certainly be that there's love in your relationship, all right, but maybe there's been some issues that have gone on and you're having a hard time opening up again, okay? So it's not that there's not love there, but depends on what your circumstances are, because that could just be a little bit of a challenge for you. All right, but for others of you here, we do have the charity card. I always get, I can never say it. You know what? Charity and chariot. I keep getting those mixed up. The last time I did that was actually on Cancer's reading, I think it was. And actually, no, it wasn't. But anyways, it was on someone's reading, and the charity card and then the chariot card came out right beside it to clarify it. So anyways, but the charity card really does show that there's a lot of unconditional love that's flowing around you, okay? And we need to be open to it. So there may be something there that gets revealed to you. Okay, or maybe you're just being a little bit conservative with your energy. The High Priestess is very quiet, very conservative kind of energy. And, so maybe you've got something that you're contemplating in the month ahead that you're trying to think about, right? Is it safe for me to open up and love? Is it safe for me to get something off my chest? Okay, is it safe for me to give someone a second chance? All right, so you might just be in that quiet, contemplative kind of mode and just trusting your intuition. Your advice from spirit, trust your intuition. I've got the star card coming out here. Okay, so the star card is a very futuristic card. And it's also one of a lot of blessings, a lot of positivity headed your way. Okay, but the star card brings about healing. So, so spirit really says here, the advice is if you have been through a rocky patch with your person, perhaps you're considering reconciliation. The star energy, the advice from spirit here says to be open to at least a conversation. Okay. And, there's healing available here. Okay. There's restoration of balance that's available here, but we have to have trust and faith. Okay. We have to keep our hopes up. All right. We have to be optimistic. Okay. About what you want. But first and foremost, you need to listen to your intuition. Okay. So if you are making the decision to let someone back in, it's almost like that you either got to go for it all or go for nothing. A little bit, okay? Because when we are called upon to have faith and trust, then we need to open our heart there too. All right. But the star energy is certainly about really trusting your intuition. But the star brings about abundance into your life. It brings success, and it also brings a lot of blessings flowing your way. This is spirit encouraging you to try new things. We have an influence at the beginning of the month of Uranus, which is a very positive alignment with the eclipse energy. Okay. And, when we have that, it brings in some quick change. Okay. But it also brings in this innovative kind of energy. And the Aquarian energy is the big picture energy. It's the one of looking out into the future. Where am I going? What do I want to do? Okay. Really thinking about the future, maybe even making some plans. But it's really one of trying something different, doing something new, getting excited, okay, feeling hopeful and optimistic, and maybe even finding new sources of inspiration, all right, with you and your person. So there may be something here that you're on a quest there with that High Priestess. You're trying to discover something that maybe you and your person can share, something that you can enjoy to do together, right? So you might be doing a little bit of homework there. Okay, so but the answers are available for you. There's blessings and abundance all around you, and use this planetary energy to your fullest advantage. Okay, because the star energy is the big yes card. Miracles happen when the star energy comes out, and it's very closely associated with our goals, our hopes, our dreams, and our manifestations. Okay, so make sure you know clearly what it is that you want. Where do you see yourself headed? And then take action to get yourself there. The blessings headed your way. The Tower card. Okay, shaking things up a little bit, getting out of your comfort zone, doing something different, letting go of anything old that's no longer part of your future. All right, the Tower energy here is quite often an epiphany or a revelation that comes in here, some sort of information, something that has been hidden, High Priestess. All right, that kind of rocks your world a little bit, but for the better. So this is some very chaotic energy that tends to come in here with the Tower, but it's a blessing for you. Okay, so you could certainly be getting the answers that you're looking for. Okay, you could be just having that flash of inspiration, that aha moment that comes in and you're like, holy crap, I know what I want to do now. Okay, but all of this crazy chaotic energy that's coming in here through the month ahead is shaking things up for you in a very positive way. You're letting go of any fears, worries, doubts, inhibitions, emotions, any old energy from old relationships, from past blockages, okay, or even anything from the now, so that you can embrace the fresher, newer, more vibrant energy that's coming in. You've got a strong, solid foundation, okay, and you can certainly work through any issues that you are faced with, okay. But the Tower comes in as quick and sudden change. All right, but again, it's a blessing for you, okay? It also brings about surprises, okay? And the Tower, the thing is when we do get a little bit of a surprise, and again, we already saw that with the High Priestess, that there may be some surprise headed your way, maybe something very, very positive, something that you've wished for and hoped for with that Star card there. It's when we get that with the Tower, sometimes surprises are very positive, but they cause a little bit of inner chaos within us, right? Because it's like, oh my God, everything's kind of changing. Everything's shaking up a little bit. Nothing's going to be the same again, but it's a blessing for you. However that looks like for you in your month ahead. Okay, so it could be something very simple as you and your person stepping out of your comfort zone and trying something new. Maybe it's something simple as doing something that scares you. Opening your heart, bearing your soul. Maybe you and your person are going to go out and maybe there's something that you want to do together. Something exhilarating, because that Tower can be certainly exhilarating. All right, so certainly some very powerful energy that's coming in there for you with that Tower. So whether it's a surprise, getting out of your comfort zone, some information that gets your blood pumping, okay, but in a positive way, okay, whatever this is, it's a shedding of the old so that the new can come in. Now, this could certainly represent, for those of you who possibly have reconciliation coming in here with a person, this can certainly be that. Okay, is that we're going to have a fresh start. We're going to let everything go. We're going to work through some problems. We're going to let everything go. We're going to have a fresh start and, and hopefully have a better future. All right. But anyways, it's a very exciting energy. Okay. But yes, it may cause a little bit of inner turmoil. Okay. But again, it is a blessing headed your way. We've got the Two of Arrows coming out there, flying out of the deck, I should say. All right, coming out there with that High Priestess. Interesting that we've got a number 22. We've got the High Priestess card 2, and we have the Two of Arrows, which is the Two of Swords card number 2. Interesting. Charity card, we have Fortune, the Wheel of Fortune. Interesting. All right, we have, let's see what we have as advice. Oh boy, we've got the Tower coming out a second time, people. Okay, a second, 2 towers. Oh my. All right, so expect some really fast changes here. You might not like it, okay? You don't like things off balance really anyway, okay? So this is a little bit of a shake-up for you. All right, and let's see what other blessings are headed your way. We've got the Strength card. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, excellent. All right, the bottom of the deck, we've got the King of Arrows. The King of Arrows is the King of Swords energy. Important conversations. Communication is key for you in the month ahead. The King of Arrows, the King of Swords brings about truth, honesty, getting things out in the open. Okay. Really focusing on important aspects. Okay. Talking about things with your person, but in a very mature, very respectful, and very introspective kind of way. Okay, so talking about your future, talking about your past, talking about your present, okay, all of these things. What do you want? What do you not want? Okay, all of these things. All these truths get revealed, okay? Everything is coming out in the open, right? But it's honest communication. Communication in probably its purest form, but a very mature way. All right. The King of Swords can also represent somebody who may have an underlying influence in your month ahead. Okay, this can be a friend, a family member, a counselor, okay, somebody who may have some really good, practical, logical advice, okay, someone who is very much a conversationalist and someone who is very mature, probably very wise, all right? So there may be somebody that around you that you can talk to, okay, or that has some advice for you, especially if you're going to couples counseling, all right? Now, the Two of Swords, Two of Arrows, okay, is coming out here with the High Priestess, okay? So you may have a very important decision to make. whatever your situation happens to be. Okay. And you might not be sure, okay, what you want to do. All right. So you're trusting your intuition and getting as much information as you can. All right. But also trusting your instincts is going to be very important for you to make the right choice, the right decision for you. The Two of Arrows can also represent some confusion. Okay, so perhaps you're confused about something and maybe you need to ask for some advice or again, get more information from somewhere. But the Two of Arrows can also be that energy coming in where you're kind of a little bit closed off. Okay, and again, sometimes we go within. Sometimes we don't want external influences or someone else's advice. Sometimes all the answers that we need are within us, and we need to trust ourselves to make the right decision. All right, so certainly something there where your relationship right now may be at a bit of a crossroads. Okay, and things are kind of shifting a little bit, but there may be that energy there where you need to open up to your person, really express yourself, express what you want, what you're looking for. You need to trust, okay, that star energy, but you may also have that important decision to make there as well. So your intuition is very much the key, as is communication. Now in your challenge position, okay, we do have the Wheel of Fortune coming in here also. Okay, so it's certainly a shift in a cycle. All right, and as we see with the Tower energy here, also advice from Spirit. Okay, we want to go with the flow. Okay, and anytime we do get a big shift in our cycles, okay, or we got changes happening, it does create a little bit of chaos, okay, especially for you who you may not really like to be uncertain, okay, and you don't necessarily like shakeups, okay, that leave you feeling kind of a little bit discombobulated. But the Wheel of Fortune comes in here to show that your luck is changing, okay? You might not necessarily trust it, okay? Or your intuition is saying, trust it, trust it, trust it, you're good, all right? We get the Wheel of Fortune turning. The Wheel of Fortune comes in here to remind us that sometimes we are on, it's all about the ebb and the flow of the life, okay? For every good, there's a bad. For every problem, there's a solution. For every up cycle, there's also a down cycle, right? It's the balance of the universe, okay? It's like there's a matching energy for everything. So when we get the Wheel of Fortune, it is a reminder of that ebb and the flow of life. So you may have been experiencing a little bit of a down patch, okay, or a little bit of bad luck, okay, for lack of a better word. Okay, you could have also been feeling as though there was no growth, okay, in your relationship. And now things are changing. The tides are turning for you for the better. Okay, change is happening for your best and greatest good. Okay, your relationship is expanding, it's growing. You have the possibility here to heal. If you take it up to the next level, okay, certainly going within here to really think about your choices there, okay, but luck may really be on your side, but you might not necessarily trust it, right? You might not be open to this expansion, okay, or to things going your way, right? It's like, I don't know if I trust this, all right? So with that Wheel of Fortune coming in, changing things, it can represent a little bit of a challenge, right? This big shift. And, it does bring with it a little bit of chaos. Okay. But I think ultimately when I have things in the challenge position here, it's always about how you set your intention at the beginning of the reading. Okay. So when I set this is just something that is a little bit challenging for you. It doesn't mean it's impossible. It doesn't mean it's a big brick wall and, oh my God, my life is over. It doesn't mean anything like that. It really just means that there's maybe more information needed. You might need to take a little bit more time to sort out what you're faced with. Okay, it's just something that isn't quite as easy to deal with as maybe you would like it to be. Okay, hence the Charity card, right? We've got love here for you. We've got unconditional love. We do have healing coming in here as well, but sometimes it's not easy to open up, right? We've got the Wheel of Fortune coming in here. Your luck is changing, your cycle is changing. Okay, things are expanding and growing and blossoming in your world, but sometimes that is a little bit challenging as well, especially if we're not 100% open to it yet, because there may be some sort of fears there as well. Okay, but I think with the Two Towers coming in here, oh hey, Two Towers, there you go, Lord of the Rings fan. All right, with the Two Towers coming in, this change is benefiting you in a big way. All right, because your advice from Spirit with the Tower card right here is to let go. If something's not going in the way you want it to, you need to do something different. Get out of your comfort zone, make some change. Change is not always easy, right? Ultimately, the Wheel of Fortune, okay, does bring in fated energy. Okay, it also represents karma. Okay, so perhaps you have been feeling as though you've been dealt bad cards, right? You've been having some bad karma, okay, or things just, oh, why am I going through this, right? There's maybe been something that you were going through, okay, that you were meant to go through. Okay, that fated energy, right? It's like you were meant to experience something, or you were meant to be faced with a challenge of some kind. All right, and you may have been feeling as though, man, oh man, what did I ever do to deserve this crappy karma? Okay, and really Spirit's reminding you here that you've got really good karma that's here for you. You've got this good luck and good fortune coming in. There's expansion, there's growth, there's a lot of positive things, doors opening for you, new beginnings on the horizon. Leveling up in your relationship is also on the horizon, but you need to embrace that, because resisting it is going to cause you more chaos. And that's what Spirit says here with this Tower as well. There may be something that you need to let go of, all right, in order for you to see the light at the end of the tunnel, or in order for you to move forward, move past something, embrace the change. Okay, something is changing, and you may feel a little bit off center. Okay, but this is positive for you. Okay, so whatever is shifting, whatever is changing in your world, big changes here. Okay, a lot of surprise. All right, but this is good for you. This is blessings for you. This may even be something that you hoped and wanted and dreamed about. And then sometimes what happens is we set our goals with that star energy. We set our dreams. We make a wish on a star. Okay, and then when things actually come in for us that we've wished for, we don't always believe it, right? And so we can sometimes put up our own blocks. All right, so Spirit says here, embrace the change, do something different, get out of your comfort zone, let things go that you don't want to take into your future, right? You're looking at the future here. And, for some of you, because you may be a separation here, for some of you, you're repairing your relationship, you're moving forward. But for others of you, right, you're really at this crossroads here, and you're doing some deep thinking. And your good luck, your good fortune, your path forward may be to come to the realization that, you know what, I think there's something better for me. I'm being guided in a certain way. Okay, so that may be a challenge for you there. All right, but ultimately that will be for your best and greatest good. All right, if that is the right decision for you. Okay, but I think for most of you, I think things are really progressing and moving forward in a good way, and you just got a lot of topsy-turvy energy coming in here throughout the month. But I think there's some revelation, or there's some surprise coming in here or something, but I think it's really positive for you with that star energy. But also benefiting you in the month ahead. Okay, not only is that Tower benefiting you, okay, go with the flow, people, go with the flow, don't resist it. We've got the Strength card coming out here as well. So we've got some Leo energy coming out here for you. And when we have the Strength card, this is all about, for one, your inner strength. Okay, that you can really kind of trust in your own personal power, and you can make the right choices for yourself, or you can really be confident and be brave and try new things and get out of your comfort zone, whatever that looks like for you. All right, but the Strength card also brings in patience as well. So maybe patience is a virtue, and that might be what you need to embrace, okay, in the month ahead. All right, but the Strength card also shows the strong bond that you may have with your person. Okay, and you know what? We can have a strong bond with somebody, but maybe they're not who we want to really commit to for the long term. We can have a strong bond with somebody and still go through a big old rocky patch. All right, we can have a strong bond with somebody, but we can still feel like we need to shake things up a little bit. So that Strength card really has to do with the strength of your connection with your person, and it's strong on probably multiple levels. You could also be forming a bigger, better bond with your person in the month ahead here as well. But kindness and compassion may actually rule the day for you as well. Be kind to yourself, be kind to your person. All right, there may be some other influences going on in your world, and maybe you and your person are each other's pillar of strength. Let's get some more information. So it's nice energy. I mean, you got, holy man, you got a lot of big energy coming out here, right? I mean, two towers. I mean, towers is quick energy, right? The Wheel of Fortune is also typically quite quick energy. So I don't know. I think things are going to unfold for you fairly fast once the ball gets rolling. Okay, so let's get that more information. So I'm going to pull you out some Kipper cards here. They're great for finding out situations. Significators, the main female is you. It does not matter if you are male or female, if you're a leprechaun or a dragon. This is you. All right. Your partner is the main male. Again, it doesn't matter if your partner is male, female, a leprechaun, a dragon. It doesn't matter. This is your person. All right. We don't get hung up on the genders over here. All right, and so let's have a look and see what other details we can get out for you. Whoa, thank you very much. And there you are, flying out of the deck. So right center of your reading. So we've got you, we've got short illness, living room, murky thoughts, big luck. Gotta like the big luck. We've got main male there, good lady, expectation, and a pleasant letter. All right. So first and foremost, those of you who are in separation with your person, okay, we do have a little bit of confusion that's here, okay? Maybe there's some miscommunication because murky thoughts is like uncertainty, okay? And then expectation is something that we're kind of hoping for, sometimes something that we're desiring for, but sometimes it can be like a fantasy a little bit. So there could maybe be some miscommunication with you and your person, okay, or something that you need to get clear on. All right, and we see that coming out in your reading anyway. All right, short illness could possibly, the short illness card is a down patch. Okay, and we already know that with the Wheel of Fortune, that perhaps you've been on a little bit of a down patch and things are definitely improving for you here. Okay, but again, you might need to really kind of just get a little bit clear with you and your person, make sure you're on the same page, clear the air, for example. Okay, let something go. But we've got the living room coming up here as well. And the living room is in this here. It could have to do with your living arrangements. Okay, just saying. But the living room is also your inner world. All right. And, so perhaps there is the need here to really open up, you and your person both open up your inner world, your deepest desires, hopes, dreams, everything. Okay, in order to get through things. There may also be, I've got to say, the short illness. Yes, it can be, it can be a down patch in your relationship. However, it is also the sex card, just saying. Okay, and the living room is also the warm and fuzzy card. Okay, so there may be, maybe you want to spice something up in the bedroom. Just saying. Okay, just saying there. Okay, because there's, you might be thinking about that there. All right, and you got the warm fuzzy feelings there. Okay, so you and your person may, you're either not being physically active, shall we say, right now, okay, or maybe you're looking to try something new. But whatever situation that you are in right now, we do have some great energy coming in here. For one, we've got pleasant letter, we've got some really good news, good positive communication, and we already see that. We've got big luck. This shines great luck and positivity and abundance on your entire reading, okay, and very much like that Wheel of Fortune card, okay. And then we also have good lady, which can certainly represent some support, but it can also represent a mature person in your world that maybe gives some advice, gives a helping hand. Now, I do have to say, though, okay, that the good lady is in your thoughts and she's ahead of you, so in a very positive aspect. But for your person, this good lady is behind them. So there may be actually a third party influence somewhere there. Okay, possibly the good lady is someone older and mature. So possibly like a mother-in-law. Okay, could have some sort of, it could be causing a little bit of strife. shall we say, okay? But it might actually be, if it's a mother-in-law or an older person, that they may be very supportive of you and may not actually see eye to eye with your person. Just saying, okay? But I think I think your luck is very much changing here. I think you've got some really good news coming in. You've got some very positive communication. I think you're sorting things out, and there's certainly there's a shift in a cycle here. So it's actually really quite exciting. Okay, just a couple little ups and downs here and there. But let's see, and again, things are changing. Right, and that also creates a little bit of a challenge. Okay, but anyways, let's see what other advice that we've got coming out for you guys. Thank you. We'll take that one. Let's get one more of these. Thank you very much. Now I'm also going to pull out, these are the power of surrender. Okay, all about surrendering, letting go, going with the flow, those kind of things. And I mean, you got 2 towers, okay? So you're switching up something here. So let's have a look. There's 1. I'm going to get you 2. Thank you very much. So let's see what we've got. Oh, beautiful. Oh my goodness. Okay. So first off, we've got deep knowing coming in here. Trust your intuition, your inner wisdom. All of your spidey senses will guide you and lead you along your journey and help you make the right choice, the right decision. And if you have a feeling that there may be some sort of surprise and everything else feels positive and all those kind of things, and there's a little bit of buzz of excitement in the air, trust that, because you just never know. Because again, you've got the Wheel of Fortune and amplified with the Big Luck card right there in front of you. Okay, so abundance, good fortune, great news, improvements, okay, all of these things, wonderful. Okay, so really trust that. This is also, really about your connection with your higher self, and also your connection with the planetary cycles. Okay, so in May, your planetary cycles that we've got have a huge influence on you, but we've got message in a bottle here as well. So for one, pay attention to your intuition. Pay attention to all of your signs, symbols, and synchronicities that may be around you. 2 towers. Wow. Okay. We've got 2 of arrows and the high priestess. 2-2. Okay. Number 22 is a master builder number, reminding you that you have all of the knowledge and wisdom and experience within you to make the right choice for yourself and to build the life that you want. All right, and so pay attention to those. Look up the deeper meaning of number 22, Master Builder number 22. We also, of course, have the 2 towers coming out. That is card number 16. So 1, 6, and 1, 6. Okay, those also reduced down to 7. So number 77. All right, and we also actually have 2 8s because the star card is number 17, and we also have the strength card there for you as well. So you might want to look up all of those repeating numbers, but pay attention to the signs all around you, okay, in every aspect, your dreams, your intuition, insects, birds, and of course those repeating numbers, all right, because there may be something there for you. And when you do see those, look them up. And just quick Google search, okay? You'll find the message that you're looking for. But the message in the bottle can also represent some really good news headed your way. Of course, we've got the pleasant letter coming in here, which is good news headed your way. All right. And, so I think there's communication is very important in the month ahead. We already saw that. But I also think that you're going to have some incredibly positive communication here as well, both internally and externally. All right. So let's see. We've got surrender to joy. Excellent. A key to positive change in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling during both the hard and the easy times. Keep surrendering to more joy. Okay, that's keeping that wheel of fortune turning in the right direction by focusing, keeping your vibration high, focusing on finding solutions, moving forward, okay, and experiencing this joy, right? What makes you happy, make that your goal. All right. We also have surrender your fear of change. Wow. Okay. You have 3 big change cards coming in here. So hello. The universe is reminding you that you are cared for always. Whether you're afraid of change in your job, your health, or a relationship, or if you fear aging or death, repeat the affirmation. I have faith that all is well. I'll say that one more time. I have faith that all is well. Surrender to the change. Okay, go with the flow. I'm going to leave that there for you guys. I hope there was something here that resonated with you in some way. If there was, please don't forget to show my channel a little bit of love. Hit that like button there and also subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Also, feel free to leave comments in the box down below. I thank you so very much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic month ahead. Hold on to your hat there, folks. Okay, I think things are going to kind of all speed up for you. So have a great month ahead. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.